Hi, welcome back to channel TrainStation 2. Alright, this last competition, I must say Mosky has a god speed. Alright, I claimed my last common train as well. I'm going to show you later on. But now let's focus back on the sixth competition, which is the last competition. As I mentioned, my friend Mosky is really good. I really don't know how he did it, but apparently his speed is amazing. He's always ahead of everybody, and it's almost every time when we collect some EP, he'll be collecting 2 or 3. So that's really amazing skill that he has. Probably really large capacity trains, very huge, probably warehouse, and of course I don't know how he did it for the Russian trains, because probably he saved up a lot of those keys and have a lot of coins and upgrade parts probably, because he has advised me previously to do a lot of savings on those metal keys, so that we can open a lot of containers in the new region. So I believe he have done that, and he have basically keep his progress really slow, so that he just entered into Russia at level 300. So probably try to suppress the progression, which is a really a good move, because during competitions, the early, I think almost 3/4 part of the competition, he's using his region 4 and 5 trains, which I think is really superior. Needless to say, I believe now he has a very neat fleet in Russian. Basically probably a lot of savings of metal keys that he brought forward. I brought forward roughly about 4,000. I believe he could have brought forward way beyond mine, definitely. So of course he have also asked me to save up parts and coins, so that whenever we go to a new region, whatever trains that we have, we should upgrade the capacity up to very high, so that's so much easier. So I think his strategy is perfect. Okay, so that's it. I'm struggling fighting off other competitors, but definitely not him, because he's too perfect for me. I couldn't chase up to his god speed, so I'm just trying to remain second as much as possible. So you can see all the drops. Sometimes the quantity is really huge, but nonetheless, if a good capacity train like those legendary that I have in region 5, there really no problem. But what I have problem with is really the region 6 trains itself. Okay, alright, so you can see very active players that we have in the team, but we're really lucky in a way that we have managed to clinch on good jobs that we have items for, and of course trains that we have a better or slightly better capacity. And along the way, I mean, we have claimed this event trains. All those event trains really help a lot. Like we have 2 legendaries, 1 epic, 1 rare, and now I'm going to claim that common. All these have a high capacity, given the fact that they are event trains. Definitely that aids in terms of my Russian fleet. It's so much better right now after this event. Before the start of this event, the fleet was terrible. Capacity was really tight, of very slow in a 4 or 6 capacity for rare, and then very small. And warehouse is always my problem, but I really have an issue increasing the warehouse spaces right now. Really tough, especially the request that they ask for, and as usual, you gotta do your ship trade to get your blue maps, and of course collect those coins from all regions. One way to collect more coins from all regions is really in every single region have so-called a huge capacity legendary train like 80, so that you can collect lots of coins. So that's what I did in 1 or 2 of the regions already. I'm trying my best to upgrade the maximum capacity of a legendary train in every single region, so that we can collect lots of coins back. So that's it. Preparation of items before sending out your trains is always the key. Always you could spend that probably 10 minutes or so. Prepare the items before you send out your trains. Otherwise, when your trains comes back, they'll be idling, and I think that's total waste of time. Late preparation is always a bad idea, so never do that. You can see capacity 21, but I think I have 20, so sometimes it's like that, you just miss one. So that's why I said upgrading of trains capacity is really crucial. Who knows, if you have updated that, you only need 1 dispatcher. If not, because of that one item, you need to send 2 trains or 2 dispatchers, in other words. So that's already a total loss of dispatcher. So that's it. We can see here we are always trying our best, while Mosky has got speed that actually went way beyond what a normal man we can do. So you can see we are 700 and he's 1050. That's about 350. If you divided that by 70, basically that's 5 delivery completed ahead of everyone else. I mean, we are really second or third which is really considered quite fast compared to the rest of the players, but he is really Godspeed. So that's it. It is really important. We need to really upgrade all the trains capacity. And of course, that's it. You can say that you wish to. It's really costs a lot in terms of parts, and do watch those videos on a daily basis. There will be a lot of those videos you can watch, like you claim parts, and then you can watch a video to claim another parts. After a couple of hours, when you log in, there's another one that's being reset. So do that regularly basis so that you can get more parts of it. And of course, if you have coins, you can buy parts, but unfortunately we do not have enough. It costs really a lot to upgrade trains post region 3, which means that from region 3 onwards, region 3, 4, 5, 6 is more and more expensive, more and more parts, more and more coins. So definitely you need the coins in order for you to do your stuff. Otherwise, it's really daunting to have small capacity trains. And try your best to increase the capacity for one train to the fullest, so that gives you headquarter points at the same time. That allows you to concentrate and make sure that train will serve you really well. So that's what I normally do. If you have spreading all your whenever opportunity comes to upgrade, you just go ahead and do it without thinking of consolidating into one train. You may be upgrading all the common trains from 4 to 5 in terms of capacity, but that's useless, because you got to bear in mind you have a limited dispatcher. Even though you have all the trains with 4 or 5 or 6 capacity for common trains, they are not worth it. Why not concentrate and get one of your trains upgrade all the way to 20? If it's the event train, you can upgrade to 30. So that will really serve you much better. So that's something that I advise you to do so. Alright, managed to secure the second place right now, and we continuously wanted to do that and make sure that we are on the same direction throughout this whole event. It will be the last one. Just put in a bit more effort, another day or so, and that's the end of this event. And then it will be another 2 mini events before we go for another major events again. So do try your best. I mean, if you have not gotten to all the 5 trains, try your best to get them by clearing all the jobs that you can. At the end of the day, you have 48 hours left to clear the remaining jobs on hand. Although they will not give you coins, but they will give you your so-called event keys that can use. End of the day, only when you complete all the jobs, then you calculate how many event keys you have, and you can see where you can change the items. But do remember, you got to change it within 48 hours, otherwise they'll be all converted for you automatically into metal keys. Okay, so that's something you got to bear in mind. So the games is sometimes quite fair in the way that if you have those loose change in terms of event keys, they'll just convert for you a small number of metal keys. They will not shortchange you in that context. Alright, so now let's take a look at this. Alright, so that's my last event train. I've claimed all the trains already. I'm really glad I managed to do that. I was thinking that I would not be able to do so. I was just thinking maybe just 2 legendary or 1 legendary and 1 common. But this result amazingly gave me a good surprise. We got 2 legendary, 1 epic, 1 rare, and 1 common. Now what you can do is really save up probably to do up the epic parts, because I think we are lacking epic parts. So I'm probably going to save up just to epic parts itself. The common parts for this instance, no problem, because we're recording a lot of common trains which can dismantle. That's it. The epic trains are really rare, as well as the legendary ones. I only got 2. I didn't have any region with legendary trains. I got 4 that's missing. So of course there are some epics and rare as well. Commons, we have a really full collection of that. So really wanted to save more metal keys and then open those 200 key containers, because I find that in Russia, opening the 100 key container is not yielding anything good besides common train, and that's about it. So that's really quite poor. And really continuously with the event trains, really it helps a lot. A lot of progress was made with the event trains, good capacity trains. So this is really important. And one way that I always play the game is really to set alarms. I mean, to remind yourself that the trains are coming back, so that you can actually do on time and send the full trains out and fully utilize them. So this is really important as a small little feature that you should do. Otherwise, maybe it's quite tough. But of course, during sleeping nighttime, don't do that. Otherwise, it is quite irritating for your sleep pattern. So no, don't do that. I mean, it's after all just a game. You just got to rest well, and then daytime when you can, take some breaks from schooling or work just for that couple of minutes, get it done, and then go back to your school or work. Alright, so that's what I would do. So but of course at night I will just take my good night sleep, because none of us could just do 24 hours. And what are you trying to do? I mean, you just get some coins and then you lose sleep. That's totally not worth it. Okay, so again, I coming towards the end of this video. I will remind you, collect your coins, get your things ready, upgrade your trains, and then upgrade your factory by having the population using 5 building technique. And these are all the things that you really got to do. And eventually, when you got time after this event, you really got to complete certain region jobs that give you gems. So I'm going to do that after the event itself. Alright, thank you for watching, and do like and subscribe. And if you have any comments, just drop them in the comment box below. Goodbye.